You have to compete in the biological sex that you were born. This is critical to protecting the integrity of competition in women's sports. My fear is that if this woke agenda that's out there, you know, the DEI world that's out there, if this continues, it'll ruin women's sports over the next 10, 20 years. Let's stop it now while we can.
That was Caitlyn Jenner, and Caitlyn joins me now. Is there a difference between trans athletes competing in contact versus non-contact sports? Do you oppose trans in all women's sports? I think we have an audio problem. Caitlyn, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't see you, but I can hear you.
Okay.
There is yet. Yes. Stuart, I was in Los Angeles this week on Monday, a couple days ago. And in support of what Nassau County is doing, Nassau County head Bruce Blakeman put out a order, executive action, that on any, there we go, I got you now, Stuart, I can see you, and that on any county facility, you know, they have soccer fields, this and that any of the women's sports that are out there, that trans women are not allowed. They want to just, you know, cis women, just right. A good old XX. And boy, did he start getting a lot of flack. And then a couple of days later, after this executive action went into effect, who do we hear from? Well, you may have heard of him. You have an attorney general in New York City called Letitia James.
Yeah.
Have you heard of her?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
we've heard of her. This girl loves a camera. And here it is, a high-profile case, and she files a cease and desist order. Well, of course, Nassau County comes back and has a complaint against her, and they start suing back and forth. Basically, I mean, Stuart, this whole issue is getting lawyered up. I mean, it's just, it's gone to kind of the next level. It's all getting lawyered up. Because Letitia James is a state issue. Title IX is a federal issue. Okay, this is federal protection to women in sports. And it's the law. And it's also the 14th Amendment, you know. You can't discriminate against somebody. Yeah. So they go on that, and now they're in this legal battle back and forth. I am on the side of we have to keep women's sports credible. We have to keep it to make sure that biological men have a tremendous advantage, okay, over women. Sure. We have to stop it now, Stuart. We don't want it to get 10, 20 years from now when young women thinking about getting into sports, when we've come so far with Title IX, right. They say, oh, I don't want to get into sports, you know, because I got to play against the boys. Sure. And it's just not fair. So anyway, I went back in support of that.
You told me once that you could drive a golf ball maybe 250 yards. That would imply that having trans in women's golf would be unfair. Yeah. Trans in sort of a contact sport is dangerous. Those are your two objections, right? Basically, that's where you're coming from. Yeah. I gave the example of volleyball. You think volleyball, a non-contact sport? Well, you saw the videos recently. Yep. That's just what happened in North Carolina. This biological boy spiked the ball and hit this girl in the head. She fell to the ground, got a neck injury, had a concussion. And it's not fair. Not good. It's just not fair. I want to save time for this, Caitlyn. Southern California, we understand, is dealing with a burglary tourism crisis. Criminals fly in from South America, rob mansions in Los Angeles, fly back to South America. Do you know anyone who's been targeted? You're LA-based.
I don't know anybody personally, but I know areas. My country club where I play golf, they have been hit on multiple occasions. These people, I think that one is the Venezuelan gangs. These are very sophisticated. They have drone surveillance. They surveil these homes. They go in. They put guns to the people's heads. They can take their safes out of the wall. In literally seconds, and they're off. That's happening at the club. Also, I used to live in Hidden Hills, where a lot of my family is. And they're having, now these you would think of as being very secure places. I mean, it's guarded gates, you have security there, and somehow they're still getting in with surveillance. They're still, these are all, you know, come into the country illegally.
Amazing.
It's, fortunately, I get it, my family's in a position, they have their own private security that they have there. I have my own private security, I think, when I need it. And unfortunately, that's the world we're living in.
Caitlyn, I've got to go, but that is not a nice world to be living in, and we all feel for you right there. Caitlyn Jenner, thanks for being here. Come and see us again.
Stuart,
Don't be a stranger.
Always my friend, Stuart.
See you soon. Thanks, Caitlyn.